In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 1st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Memphis Grizzlies versus Utah Jazz. In this early season encounter, the Memphis Grizzlies and the Utah Jazz converge in a contest laden with significance for both teams. The Grizzlies have yet to clinch a victory in their opening 4 games, while the Jazz have marginally fared better at 1-3. Memphis is grappling with the absence of key rotational players like power forward Santi Aldama and point guard Derrick Rose due to injuries, while Utah boasts an injury-free roster. The question at hand is whether the Jazz can leverage their home court advantage to stage a rebound, or if the Grizzlies can establish a solid foundation to secure their first win. The Memphis Grizzlies have encountered a turbulent start to their season and are yearning to terminate a 4-game losing streak following a 125-110 defeat to the Mavericks on Monday. The Grizzlies witnessed standout performances from Jaren Jackson Jr., who amassed 30 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Desmond Bane contributed 30 points, shooting an impressive 12 of 17, while Marcus Smart chipped in with 23 points and 9 assists, connecting on 9 of 17 shots. Collectively, the Grizzlies registered a 45% field goal shooting and hit 14 of 37 three-point attempts. They launched strongly with a 36-point first-quarter display but were unable to contain the Mavericks, who unleashed a barrage of 23 three-pointers to seize control in the second half. In the Utah Jazz camp, they too have endured a challenging start, having lost 3 of their initial 4 games. They are now striving to recover from a 110-102 road loss to the Nuggets on Monday. Lauri Markkanen led the charge with 27 points, 14 rebounds, and 5 assists, while Walker Kessler delivered a commendable performance with 22 points and 13 rebounds on an efficient 1-0-1-1 shooting, with Talen Horton-Tucker contributing 16 points and 8 assists. However, as a collective unit, the Jazz struggled, managing just 42% from the field and hitting 11 of 37 from beyond the three-point line. They fell behind early, trailing by 17 points in the second quarter, and had to fight an uphill battle throughout the game. It's important to underscore that the Grizzlies continue to miss key figures like Ja Morant, Steven Adams, and Derrick Rose, whereas the Jazz are approaching this fixture with a fully intact roster. Both teams are grappling with difficulties as they embark on the new season, with the Jazz exhibiting prowess on the boards, currently ranked 8th in the league, while the Grizzlies are beset by vulnerabilities in rebounding. The Grizzlies face challenges in defending against three-pointers, ranking 29th in the league in this aspect. The Jazz, on the other hand, have grappled with poor long-range shooting, but they might find their rhythm against a Grizzlies team that has struggled to defend against three-pointers. All things considered, this matchup seems to favor the Utah Jazz. They exhibit a higher scoring average, averaging 110 points per game compared to Memphis's 106. Furthermore, Utah excels in rebounding, ranked 7th in the league with an average of 48.8 rebounds per game, while Memphis is ranked 21st with 43.5 rebounds per game. The absence of injuries among the Jazz's ranks bodes well for their prospects. While the Grizzlies face a tough early season journey, compounded by the suspension of Ja Morant, they have yet to secure a win, despite commendable performances from players like Jackson Jr. and Desmond Bane. The outcome of this matchup remains uncertain, but the Jazz displayed promise in their narrow loss to the Nuggets. The Memphis Grizzlies are grappling with offensive challenges and are in need of defensive improvements. The team's struggles are exacerbated by a multitude of injuries, including the absence of star player Ja Morant. It's conceivable that the Grizzlies may need some time to regain their footing, and the situation might be improved with the return of key players. Nonetheless, there is no cause for alarm at this juncture. Although betting on the Utah Jazz while they grapple with defensive issues at the start of the season isn't the most straightforward choice, they appear to be well positioned to secure a victory in this contest. So the Utah Jazz to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. As for the total score in this game, the Grizzlies have witnessed a decline in performance in their 4 consecutive losses, including a 15-point loss to the Mavericks in their most recent game. their offensive output has dwindled compared to the previous season. The Jazz have faced similar struggles to replicate their offensive prowess from the previous season, particularly in terms of shooting efficiency. The Jazz have exhibited one of the worst defenses in the league, but the Grizzlies may find it challenging to capitalize on these defensive vulnerabilities. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Sacramento Kings vs. Golden State Warriors. In a Western Conference clash, the Sacramento Kings embark on a journey to the Chase Center to face the Golden State Warriors. The Kings currently sit in the 6th spot in the Western Conference, fresh off a thrilling 132-127 overtime victory against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Warriors, occupying the 3rd spot in the West, are riding high on a 3-game winning streak, punctuated by a resounding 130-102 road triumph over the New Orleans Pelicans. This encounter marks the second of 4 games between the two teams, with the Warriors securing a 122-114 road win in their last face-off on Friday. The Sacramento Kings have found success in 2 out of their last 3 games and are keen to maintain their momentum following a thrilling 132-127 overtime win over the Lakers. De'Aaron Fox led the charge with a 37-point performance, complemented by 8 assists, achieved on 1-4 of 2-4 shooting. Malik Monk added 22 points off the bench, and Keegan Murray contributed 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. The Kings, as a collective unit, hosted a 47% field goal shooting, connecting on 17 of 48 three-point attempts. Despite squandering a 15-point lead in regulation, they rallied in overtime to secure a hard-fought victory. On the other side, the Golden State Warriors are beginning to gather steam, pursuing their 4th consecutive victory. They dismantled the Pelicans with a 130-102 road win, fueled by Stephen Curry's remarkable performance, including 7 three-pointers, resulting in 42 points on 1-5 of 2-2 shooting. Moses Moody and Chris Paul each contributed 13 points to the team's effort. The Warriors, collectively, shot 52% from the field and converted 15 of 41 three-point attempts. Their explosive second-half performance, amassing 71 points, marked their most significant win of the season thus far. However, the Kings face this matchup with a handicap, as De'Aaron Fox and Trey Lyles are sidelined, while the Warriors are monitoring Jonathan Kuminga's questionable status due to knee soreness. Although the Kings have displayed a commendable performance this season and gained confidence from their exhilarating win against the Lakers, they face a daunting task against the Warriors, who recently posted 130 points against the Pelicans. Stephen Curry is making an outstanding start to the season, averaging 33.5 points on a 55.8% shooting rate from the field. His impressive performance may compensate for the absence of Klay Thompson. Considering the Kings' defensive vulnerabilities, especially against three-pointers, and the Warriors won 4 for 3-2 three-point shooting in their prior encounter, it's evident that the Golden State Warriors hold an advantage. The Warriors boast a 4-2 against the spread record in their last 6 matchups with the Kings, and they have clinched 8 of their previous 9 home games against Sacramento. The absence of the Kings' premier player, De'Aaron Fox, casts a shadow of uncertainty over the game. Furthermore, the Warriors have secured 5 out of the last 6 meetings with the Kings, including an 8-point victory just last week. Given these factors, it's a daunting task to back the Kings without Fox, so the Golden State Warriors to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full-game side pick. In their last showdown, the wise bet was the one placed on the under, and it was a success. Although both teams tend to play at a fast pace, the Kings might be compelled to adopt a more deliberate approach in Fox's absence. The Warriors are well versed in robust defensive play, as evidenced in their previous game when they limited the Pelicans to 102 points. Anticipating a similar defensive showcase by the Warriors to stymie the Kings in front of their home audience, we lean towards another low-scoring affair. Under the projected total is our full-game total pick. Los Angeles Clippers vs. Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers are poised to rise above the .500 mark as they square off against their long-standing rivals, the Clippers, who made headlines with the recent acquisition of James Harden. The Clippers have made an impressive start to the season, boasting a 3-1 record, with 2 consecutive victories under their belt. Notably, they secured a trade for former MVP James Harden, who clinched the assist title last season and is poised to make his Clippers debut in this matchup. The Lakers, on the other hand, have encountered mixed results in their 4 games this season, clinching 2 victories that brought them to a .500 win percentage. While they faced 3 playoff contending teams, one of those was the Suns, whom they narrowly defeated without the services of Devin Booker and Bradley Beal. In their latest outing, the Los Angeles Clippers convincingly triumphed over the Orlando Magic in a 118-102 home win. Paul George led the charge with an impressive 27-point performance, complemented by 7 rebounds and 7 assists. Russell Westbrook contributed 18 points while also delivering 7 assists and 5 steals. Notably, both Bones Highland and Norman Powell posted 17 points each. Despite a sluggish start, where they missed their first 11 shots, the Clippers displayed their resilience as they eventually found their rhythm, exploding for 41 points in the third quarter to secure a comfortable win. In contrast, the Los Angeles Lakers have experienced a mixed bag of results in their 4 games this season. They are eager to build momentum following a hard-fought 106-103 victory over the Orlando Magic. D'Angelo Russell led the Lakers with a stellar 28-point performance, coupled with 8 assists on 1-0 of 1-4 shooting. Anthony Davis contributed 26 points, grabbed 19 rebounds, and distributed 5 assists. LeBron James chipped in with 19 points. Despite falling behind early and trailing for much of the game, the Lakers clawed their way back into contention and sealed the win in the fourth quarter. Heading into this matchup, the Lakers have listed Rui Hachimura as doubtful, while the Clippers are set to maintain their roster unless their new acquisitions become available. The Lakers have been marginally favored in early odds, likely due to the Clippers playing the second game of a back-to-back set. Nevertheless, given the early season performances, the preference leans toward the team that has exhibited better form thus far. The question of whether Harden will make his Clippers debut looms, with uncertainties about the chemistry he will bring to the team. The Clippers secured a win in their previous game, but they faced fatigue from their back-to-back match while the Lakers enjoyed a night of rest. The Lakers have shown promise this season, although they have suffered 2 losses, and LeBron James has logged more minutes than expected. Expect the Clippers to be cautious in this matchup due to their previous game, making it a closely contested encounter. While the Clippers may not secure a victory, they are likely to keep it competitive. So the Los Angeles Clippers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Lakers' defensive performance has been inconsistent, excelling in their 2 victories, but struggling in their 2 losses. These victories came against the Orlando Magic, a team not known for high scoring, and the Phoenix Suns, who are missing 2 key players. Given the respective playing styles, this matchup is likely to adopt a more half-court-oriented approach rather than a run-and-gun strategy. The Lakers must rely on their defense to break their losing streak against the Clippers, a team that boasts a formidable plus 16.6 net rating through their initial 3 games of the season. The Lakers have failed to score more than 107 points in 3 of their 4 games this season, with their lone high-scoring affair resulting in an overtime loss to the Sacramento Kings. Both teams have maintained a pace just above 100 possessions per 48 minutes thus far. Each team is expected to showcase solid defensive performances, resulting in a game that falls far from a high-scoring spectacle. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.